I'm waiting for the granite company from Hampton to call me because they're supposed to be bringing me out some granite countertops. And I'm going to make sure that they put that shit in right, or I'm not going to pay them. So they're going to have to come out here and put the rodding, make sure that it's got rodding underneath of the front where the undermount sink is, that there's no gaps, that if they do have to shim anything, they do it right, that the 4-inch backsplash is going to be fucking where it's supposed to be, that there's not going to be a seam in the granite, or if there is one, that they use that Kimi and blend it in right. Everything's going to have to be the way it's supposed to be. I've never dealt with that granite company. Usually we deal with a local granite company. So what we're doing today is we're chasing the fucking shade. We're going to come over here and take that storm window off, some on the front and shit like that, because we know that later on the fucking sun is going to be on this part of the house, and it's going to be fucking 95 degrees with a heat index of like 100 and some degrees. So that's where we're at today. Still fucking with windows. Well, I think in the hot part of the day, we might go in and put the rest of the cabinet knobs on the cabinets and shit. So that's where we're at. All right, now we're at the end of day 47 of our house renovation. And all the fucking windows are scraped. Not all of them are sanded, but they're scraped and shit. So all that shit's all scraped. All the way around this bitch is scraped. And the soffits are being scraped off. So all that shit's being scraped. And tomorrow I'll come back and I'll fucking, behind all the scraping, and fucking sand it down with a sander, and then fucking glaze the windows up here. Also, these ones up here are scraped. And this one, this big picture window up here that was in really bad shape, it's all scraped and it's got all new window glazing. This big giant motherfucker. I reglazed all that shit at the bottoms and sanded all that down, so that's ready to be painted. All right, on this side of the house, we pulled, it used to be some old metal awnings and stuff that hang over these windows right here, so we took all the hardware and brackets down for that. Also used to be an old antenna, a TV antenna. We took the brackets down off the side of the building for that. Also, all the vines and everything was scraped off all the fucking soffits on this side. And these windows over here are ready to be sanded. Inside the house, it's the biggest thing that happened today. New countertops. So, this switch right here that was an old one on the left was replaced. To replace that with a new white one in here. New countertops. Undermount sink. New granite with a 4-inch backsplash. I also put the refrigerator back in here and hooked the water back up on the ice maker. And we got a new Pelican fucking faucet. Check this motherfucker. Comes wrapped in fucking cloth. That's pretty badass. That's gonna be the new faucet for our granite countertop. What the granite looks like. Dishwasher's not in yet, so I gotta hook the dishwasher up. Problem with the granite countertop though was there was a gut in this fucking wall underneath of the window, so that left a crack. So I had to fill that crack behind the backsplash And just to bring it out of here. Also, it's over here on the side too. In that corner. So we'll wait for the glue to set up on these fucking backsplashes. And go ahead on and fucking caulk all that shit. So that's what our granite countertops are looking like. Right? So clean the dishwasher up and get all the plumbing hooked up to this. The faucet, the dishwasher, and the fucking drains and everything. Then the kitchen will be done. Kitchen will be done, the bathroom will be done. Everything else in the whole house is fucking done on the inside, except for fucking sanding these floors down. Once the floors are sanded down, hopefully we'll get those sanded next week and refinished. Then the whole inside of the house will be finished. So right now we're working on the outside of the house. And that's going to entail a lot of wood rot, a lot of fixing around windows, replacing broken glass. Fucking. Once the floors are refinished, then I'll come back in here and put quarter round down or shoe molding down, red oak shoe molding around the base of the floor, all the walls. And also got to put a transition strip right there between this floor and that one because this tile floor is a little higher, and another one over there. And I also got to do one in the bathroom. So that's where we're at the end of day 47. We got a couple of more fucking handles to put on here. One on that door and a couple right there on that Lazy Susan door. But other than that, the plumbing is the only thing. The caulking and the fucking handles in the kitchen will be finished. So you like this video, subscribe to Get Go TV. Hit the like button. Hit the little notification bell so you know when we upload another video. If you got any questions, leave a question in the comment section or email me at peninsulaimp@gmail.com, which is also in the channel description. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow on day 48 of the fucking house renovation.